Hello everyone. In today's session we will finish up our chapter 5 of business studies. Now, first subtopic that we are going to discuss is resources required for successful e-business implementation. Now, suppose if you have a traditional business and if you are planning to convert it into e-business, that is nothing but you are trying to implement or you are trying to apply electronic business into your traditional type of business. Now, for those conversion you need some resources, some things that minimum is required in your e-business. So what are those, we will discuss in this subtopic. Now we know that e-business is nothing but use of internet and electronic commerce. Now electronic commerce and internet is nothing but use of computer and internet systems which provide best services of sales and purchase online and near real time. So that we require to have the following resources, means the 5 following resources we need. Okay, it is compulsory for us to have to convert our business into e-business. Now let us see what is the first type of resource that we need. First one is competent workforce. Means suppose if you don't have those kind of employees in your organization who cannot run or who doesn't know how to use computer, who doesn't know what is internet, then those employees are of no use in your e-business because they don't know how to use those things. So it means that you have to give them training, you have to give them knowledge of all these things. So it is better if you have competent, means capable or qualified workforce in your business so that they can use internet and computer network as easily, okay, with ease. They should also be capable of handling sales inquiries, means if any customer wants to know anything about your sales, then they should be able to provide that customer with required information. Then processing orders and delivery of goods. In a nutshell, it means that the workforce that you have in your business, they should know all the type of e-business, okay, all the functions of e-business. They should be well versed and familiarized with the process of e-business. There should be perfect coordination between order of goods is payment and delivery, means there should be proper coordination and proper synchronization between different departments of work. The next resources that you want is computer system. As we discussed above, that electronic commerce is a business with internet or electronic, means using electronic gadgets, and internet is what is meant by e-business. So for e-business, a computer system is a must. You have to have this computer system in your business. We should have computer system by which we can take or place order with ease. Means if you don't have internet, if you don't have computer system, then you will not be able to take your order from the customers, as well as you will not be able to provide required services to your customer. A computer should be sufficient for business transaction. It doesn't mean that you simply having an outdated or very old computer will be sufficient. No, you have to be well versed, means you have to keep updated your technology in the business. Every now and then technology improves, means if tomorrow one computer is in use, then tomorrow who knows, some new features might come up. So your business should be updated with the technology that is running in the market. Then third resource is internet connection. Means for pursuing electronic commerce, or in other words we can say e-business, there should be internet connection from any internet service provider. Means you have to have internet connection. Until and unless you don't have internet connection, then you won't be able to connect with your customers. Now these services, Mantra Online, then VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, etc., these are basic internet service provider. But nowadays we have lots of companies like Airtel, Jio, those service providers, we can use their internet as well. Then the fourth resource is comprehensive website. Means as a business, you are supposed to have your own business's website, in which if a customer wants to know any information regarding your business, regarding the product that your business is selling, they should be able to access to that website and they can get any information they want. Let's say example that all of you are far away from your school. So if you want to know any information regarding Don Bosco school, then what you will do is that you will go to that school's website and you can search relevant information which you want. So in a similar manner, a business should also have a comprehensive, means a complete website for themselves. Then next is effective telecommunication system. The system requires proper reach of telephone lines, means just simply having internet is not enough. Your business should have telephone lines as well. Optic fiber cable and internet technology capable of handling the traffic on the internet, means your company or your business should have telephone lines as well as optic fiber cable and internet technology, means fastest internet technology which will be able to handle lots of queries, lots of people accessing your website. That means you should have proper internet connection with great speed. In order to popularize e-business, efforts must be made as a matter of national policy to reduce the cost of hardware as well as the cost of using internet. Since e-business is also playing an important role in developing our country's economy, so it should be of national importance that the cost of hardware, means the cost of computers and cost of other devices that we use in e-business should be minimized, as well as the cost of internet should be reduced as well, to make e-business popular and to develop the country's economy. So these are the 5 resources that you must have for e-business. Now let us see the last topic of this chapter, that is online transactions. Now online transactions we all are familiarized with. Every now and then we do any online transaction. Now when we talk about online transactions in e-business, there are 3 types of online transaction. First one is the pre-purchase or sale stage, including advertising and information seeking. Now suppose if you want to purchase anything online, what you will do is that before purchasing that particular product, you will go into the business's website, or you will search different types of similar products in internet. And if you like, suppose let's say example that you want to purchase a mobile phone, so you will see what kind of options are available over the internet, means or what kind of handsets are available, which companies are providing those models. Okay, so if you have selected one particular mobile that you think that is suitable to your needs, then what you will do is that you will go to that mobile phone's website. Suppose let's take example it's Samsung, then you will go to their website, you will search information regarding the particular mobile phone. So that is nothing but information seeking before purchasing or selling good. Okay, so that is the first stage. Now second stage is the purchase or sale stage, comprised of steps such as price negotiation, closing or purchase of sales, deal and payment. Means after getting all the necessary information in first stage, what next you will do is that you will actually purchase or sell that particular product. Means in that process, what are the things that you need to do is that you have to negotiate the price. Means you can see how much is the cost of that particular product and is there any discount available. If yes, then how you can avail those discounts and all. Then after that only you will purchase or sell that good or mobile phone. Then the last stage is the delivery stage. Means obviously, suppose let's take example that we are in Manipur and we want to buy particular product like mobile phone, as I gave you example earlier. So it is not made in Manipur, so they will, what the company will do is that they will send that particular product either from Delhi or the place of manufacturing to Manipur. So the delivery stage also takes some time. So what you will do is that they will provide you with a number, tracking number, so that you can check wherever or where your product has actually reached on a particular period. Okay, now it may be observed from figure. Now there is one figure given in your book, this one. Now first, this is the step of online transaction. First step is buyer finds seller. Means you will see or you will search different types of seller over the internet for your particular product that you want to purchase. Then there will be lots of options available over the internet, and from there you have to select the good. Then you will negotiate the price and delivery terms, means whether they will deliver your good, the product at your doorstep, or how much will be the price, and how you can avail particular discount if there is any available. Then next is sales. Actual sales take place, and then comes the payment. Then after that, delivery, and at last post sale activity, means after sale service, if there is any, then how you can avail those things, what kind of after sale services available. So this is nothing but the stages of online transaction. Then it may be observed from the figure that excepting the stage relating to delivery, except the stage of delivery, all other stage involved flow of information, means except for the delivery stage, all other stages include information seeking, means in those stages you get some information. The information is exchanged in the traditional business mode too, but at severe time and cost constraints. Suppose, like, if we take example of traditional business, then if you want to have face-to-face interaction in traditional business, then you have to go to this shop. If it is not nearby, then you have to travel a long distance to go to that shop and to have conversation with the shopkeeper. So it will require traveling efforts, then time as well as cost. But if you take example of e-business, then you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere. You just take your phone, you go into the website. If you have any query, then put it in your doubts, then the company, they will respond to your question. Exchange of information through telephone is also cumbersome, means if you want to talk with the shopkeeper, then what you will do is that you will call him up. Then if that person is really busy, then he will not attend your call. So when we talk about e-business, what they do is that they put up separate call centers, where whenever you call, there will be someone there to receive your call as well as clear your doubts. It requires simultaneous presence of both the parties for verbal exchange of information. Now, information can be transmitted by post too, but this again is quite time consuming. If you send through any queries through post, then it will take time as well as money as well. Internet came in as the fourth channel, which is free from most of the problems referred to the above. Now all these disadvantages that we have in traditional business are overcome by the internet. In the case of information intensive products and services such as softwares, now while we purchase softwares and any other type of music, then these are the things that before purchasing or during purchasing we need lots of information, means we used to have continuous communication with the seller. So traditional business is not that much of use in this type of buying and purchasing. Now let us see what are the process of online trading from a customer's standpoint, means if you are a consumer and if you want to buy something online, then what are the processes that you have to undergo. Now first one is registration. Now for understanding this process, I will take example of Flipkart app. Okay, now suppose you can purchase anything from Flipkart. So before purchasing from Flipkart, what you have to do is that you have to download and install their app in your mobile phone, or if you do, or you have to visit their website in your computer or laptop. Now after visiting, you cannot simply just buy. Okay, first what you have to do is that you have to create your account. So that is nothing but registration. Now registration means that you have an account with the online vendor. Among various details that need to be filled in is a password, means after visiting their website, what you have to do is that you have to create your account. That is nothing but registration, and in that you have to put up a password as well, because like if you give your account information and password to anyone, then anybody can purchase on your name. Okay, now and shopping cart are password protected, and that is why these accounts or shopping carts are password protected, so that none and so that no one other than you would be able to use your account to purchase anything. Then next is placing an order. After registration or after creating an account, what you will do is that you will place your order. You can pick and drop the items in the shopping cart. Now if you visit Flipkart app or any other shopping app, you will see one cart will be there on the top of your app. Okay, so in there you can simply just select some items that you want to purchase and you can keep in your shopping cart. Now it is an online record of what you have picked up while browsing the online store. It doesn't mean that you have purchased, you have just kept in your cart that you are planning to buy. Just as in a physical store, you can put in and take items out of your cart. Likewise, you can do so even while shopping online. Means whenever you want to take out something from your cart, then you can do that easily from your shopping cart. After being sure of what you want to buy, you can check out and choose your payment option. Means after finalizing what you want to buy, then only you can check out from that cart and you can choose your payment option. Next is the payment mechanism, is how you will make your payment. It is clear from exhibit 5.1 that payment for the purchases through online shopping may be done in number of ways. Means there are different modes through which you can make your payment. First one is cash on delivery, COD. Now cash on delivery is nothing but the seller, they will send you the goods, and as soon as that courier boy or someone brings your product, then you can on the spot you can give your cash. That is known as cash on delivery. Then next is check. Alternatively, the online vendor may arrange for the pickup of the check from the customer's end. Upon realization, the delivery of goods may be made. Instead of giving cash on delivery, there can be a system in which the seller will take check from you at the time of delivery of good. The next is net banking transfer. Modern banks provide to their customers for the facility of electronic transfer of funds over the internet. Means payment through your net banking services provided by your bank. In this case, what the thing is done is that the buyer may transfer the amount for the agreed price of the transaction to the amount of the online vendor, who may then proceed to arrange for the delivery of goods. Means you will first pay the amount, and after that only the seller will start the process of delivering the goods to you. Then next is credit and debit cards. Now these credit and debit cards, they are made of plastic. That is why they are also known as plastic money. Now you can make payment through your credit and debit cards. Now credit card, as we have already discussed in one of our previous sessions, that it is nothing but you are taking credit from your bank and you are making the payment. Means you are not depositing or you are not giving bank any amount to the bank prior to using that card, but after actually paying the amount through your credit card, you will give the money to the bank. So, and debit card, as we all know, it is also known as ATM card, and in which we can only spend up to the amount which we have in our bank account. Okay, to accept credit card as an online payment type, the seller first needs a secure means of collecting credit card information from its customer. Means there should be a proper, safe and secured means of collecting your credit card information, like the name of the bank as well as card number, then CVV number, all those things. There should be a secured way of giving those information to the seller. Payments through credit cards can be processed either manually or through an online authorization system such as SSC certificate. Now this you can read it in your history of e-commerce box given in your book. Then the last option is digital card. Now digital card is nothing but like a form of electronic currency that exists only in cyberspace. Now in credit card and debit cards, we have actual physical card with us, but in case of digital card, we don't have physical existence of any card. This type of currency has no real physical properties but offers the ability to use real currency in an electronic format. Now first, in order to take digital card, what we have to do is that first we will need to pay to bank an amount equivalent to digital cash that we want to get issued in our favor. Suppose you want to make digital card of rupees 1 lakh, then what you have to do is that you have to first pay that 1 lakh rupees to the bank. Then the bank dealing in e-cash will send you a special software that you can download in your hard disk that will allow you to draw digital cash from your account with the bank. Means they will give you a software that you can keep in your mobile phone or hard disk, and you can carry wherever you want, and you can spend money through your digital card. You may then use the digital funds to make purchases over the web. This type of payment system hopes to resolve the security problems related to the use of credit card numbers on the internet. And then the next subtopic is security and safety of business transaction. Means when we do business transaction, that means we are giving away our private information in the internet. Sometimes there is some risk of hijacking or theft. Okay, so let us see. Though the use of e-commerce is supposed to be safe and secure because of its digital or electronic cash systems, shopping from the privacy your own home with your personal computer, but its safety and security suffers from the following. Now there are different types of threats that we face while doing online transaction. Now what are those? Let us see. First one is broad hijacking. Powerful new brands can be created overnight. Means fake brands will be created by someone to get your all the bank information, and as soon as they get those information, they will be able to withdraw, or they will be able to use your personal information for bad purposes also. So that is nothing but known as broad hijacking. Means they will create new brands, and which can be more popular because they will create fake information, fake responses, and all those things, and after reading those you will think that these are the real brands. So what they will do is that they will take up your all personal information. Okay, branches of existing popular companies can be rejected, causing severe loss to the companies, and just because of these fake brands, the actual companies, they suffer a huge amount of loss. Now next is hacking. Unauthorized entry into a website is termed as hacking. Means suppose if someone else has started using your credit card or debit card, that is nothing but hacking. Means hackers, they have got your all information and data, and they are using your things. Okay, hackers often destroy this will be data. Okay, destroy the data and the information, which causes huge losses because the flow of business transactions carried out through the website is interrupted. In order to tackle this problem, special cybercrime cells have been set up by government. The cells take necessary action against the criminals. Nowadays, when we will see lots of ads over in TV saying that RBI says that not to share your PIN password with anyone. So that is nothing but hacking. Okay, if you share those vital information from someone, then they will hijack your accounts, and they can do whatever they want. Then third is viruses. Virus is nothing but vital information under siege. Means your all information or your serious information are hijacked. The virus create numerous problems in carrying tasks through computers. Means as soon as any virus enters your computer, what you will face is that you won't be able to operate your computer normally. Deadly viruses may destroy all the information stored by the computer. Sometimes those deadly viruses, some viruses are not that harmful, but some viruses, they are very much harmful. What they will do is that they will destroy all the information that your computer has. The viruses can enter a system through email. Now how you can get those virus in your computer? Through any spam email, or through any disk drive floppies, or certain websites. Like there are some websites in which if you enter, then your computer will get virus, or if you insert any hard drive or pen drive which has virus, then your computer will get virus from that thing. So it is better to have antivirus in your computer whenever you want to enter in whenever you want to use internet or whenever you insert any other floppy disk or pen drive. So the things in the computer stand still until the virus is clean. This causes huge loss of revenue and employees' time. Now these were the threats that we can get through e-business. Now let us see what are the methods to ensure security. Now first one is encryption and decryption. Now when you open WhatsApp, and you will see at the top of each chat, you will see that the message will be, there will be one notification or something like messages in this chat are end-to-end encrypted. Means the messages are coded in such a manner that only the sender and the receiver of that message will be able to read those messages and no one else. So that is nothing but known as encryption. Okay, now message is encrypted. Suppose you are planning to send one SMS, one message to your friend. Then what the WhatsApp will do is that it will encrypt that message in such a code that only the receiver, the party to whom you are sending that message, will receive the message. His mobile phone or her mobile phone will decrypt that message, will decode that message, and that person will be able to read your message. Now this method helps in safeguarding the message through proper coding and decoding methodology. The next is digital signature. Sometimes our signature also are copied by hijackers. Okay, so what digital signature do is that they will you can create your digital signature, and through that you can put your signature in the documents to ensure that it is your genuine signature and nobody has copied your signature. The purpose of this digital signature is to identify the sender who whenever the message is received. Means in order to make the sender understand that it is none other than receiver's signature. Okay, some of the countries, they have made this digital signature mandatory. Then next is cybercrime cells. Government of India has set up many cybercrime cells to look after these cyber criminals and hacking and impersonation type of crime. Okay, then next is password security. For everything, for every vital information, or if you are planning to use any important app which requires your personal information, they will ask you to keep a password. Okay, suppose when you create Gmail account or any other bank account and all those things, you will require to keep password, and sometimes it is advised by the app provider that you should put some unusual signs or numbers to make your password strong. Okay, a rule can be set up to regularly change the login password on a monthly basis to avoid fraud. And just for your safety, what you do is that you keep on changing your password from time to time, either monthly or quarterly. Okay, don't keep your password same all the time. You keep on changing, and it is better if you keep remembering those passwords. Okay, until unless you don't forget those passwords, your account will be safe. So this was for chapter 5. Now this outsourcing topic, it is not included in your this year's syllabus. So if you want to know what is outsourcing, then you can give a reading to that. So with this, we will wind up chapter 5 of business studies. Thank you.